my God, really?
Sorry, I'm kind of eating right now. Fish and tater tots. Well, this, yeah.
Okay, that's stupid.
Baltimore Ravens.
I think it's crazy that we have anger management, but we don't have stupidity management. I can't be mad, but you get to be dumb. That's very unfair. I think it's crazy that we have anger management.
Oh, so,
It's week 18 of the National Football League.
start playing
And our
this
focus
video.
is on George Pickens. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
Hell yeah. George Pickens better become MVP of Player of the Month.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in
Oh,
the
Player of the
distance,
Year,
we are
I mean.
inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you put...
So the Steelers offense getting
All right.
set for their first drive.
So they have the ball first.
And they will
I
be
think.
led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Sophomore.
The guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Excuse me. Sophomore.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off-play action. Gibson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 60 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, okay.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe I should.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The other way.
He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
It's caught.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
That was really well done right there. That almost looked like a training camp drill. Able to get outside of the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, and found his tight end for a nice first down. Much more difficult play than maybe he made it look.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Breaks through the contact. Still one down to the
Oh.
24. Now a pause, and there's
No,
an
not nine,
injury in need of some assistance.
Pussy.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take
Alright,
a look here.
let's go
And step
here.
aside. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for
Excuse me.
1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gibson escaping the pressure right. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got able to scramble earlier this
One more bite.
they still aren't devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Back to throw. Gibson. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield.
Really?
But on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Thought so.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs.
I'm about
Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah,
kiss my ass and
I'm
hopefully
known for
Super
having
Bowl.
an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to look for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm. That's
What?
Sure. Yeah, we kind of
bullshit.
A little too far forward before throwing, and that
No, I did not.
And remember,
You
the NFL level,
fuck.
being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league.
See, I was...
But did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game.
That's bullshit.
Each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw. Very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
It's
Fuck
really something special.
a-hole.
We see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half
Fucking
of football.
asshole.
And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
Eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Fuck you, 29.
Here we are.
Alright, so that means I have to do it on my own.
16-0. Now, in most years,
That's why I can pick up.
time off, their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the
Fuck.
decade, the
Yep, I got to do it on my own.
17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to
Alright.
apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
Throwing on first down. Gibson being chased out left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to widen
Fuck it,
their
I'm doing it
advantage.
on my own.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now
Fuck,
they'll look to
touchdown
extend
about.
that lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Sliding out of the pocket. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Okay, I made it to the Super Bowl or playoffs.
Starts and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all
George
this easy,
Pickens.
because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Looking to throw. Gibson. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the
Well, that'd be
Steelers will
questionable.
extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Now, I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you created with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, unbelievable.
There he goes, right side. Now he's free at the 35. Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson.
Fuck this.
His second touchdown.
I have been awakened.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room.
Awoke.
Here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Did forward 17. You already get.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Off the bootleg. Gibson flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into
20-some
6
minutes.
points. And those
Huh.
3 rushing touchdowns.
This game's like 20-some minutes.
You know darn well those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best out.
No, Ty.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun. Gibson, flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. George Pickens with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And the Steelers set to take the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down.
He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
Just
My tight end.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! George Pickens from 6 yards away. And the Steelers look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well,
Bullshit.
and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And
Damn.
it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And bulldozing his
Bullshit.
And he will be very first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
That was a good effort there in trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. You take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping.
Oh, come on.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during...
And now the rookie's free. Now look out to the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
What?
Huh?
She's washing the dirty water.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Use soap to clean the water.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about using the same water is when you do this, you're literally washing the dirt. Like you just do this, and it rinses the dirt off, and then the dirt's clean.
Charles, a lot
No,
of
it's
happy
not.
faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was.
Yeah, my
on
wife's
fire
watching
in
a
this
video of a woman, Lily, saying that if you have a bowl of dirty water, if you put soap in there, it'll clean the water, and so you can wash your hands out of it. Even though the water is like brown, but it's freaking insane. No, it has soap to it. It does not clean the water. It's maybe destroy the bacteria, but it's not good at. Wow. This is the future that we live in.
I have something for you, and I must give it to you immediately. Here.
All right.
It's nothing. You know why? You don't need it. You're perfect already. Okay? I love you, squish bud. I have something for you, and I must give...
Did you know that if you mix 350 grams of shredded mozzarella with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1 egg, then knead it by hand until it forms a dough, roll it up and fry it in hot oil, you'll get a super crispy and dry cheese ball? Did you know that if you mix 350 grams of shredded mozzarella with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1 egg, then knead it by hand until it forms a dough, roll it up and fry it in hot oil, you'll get a super crispy and dry cheese ball?
Huh.
Any of these companies. Try this.
All right.
This song is just to let you know that you are beautiful.
Want to hear it?
Wow.
Female whale
Oh, okay, I can spell that.
The male recognizes the boat as the boat that harpooned his father many years ago, so he says to the female, I need your help with this because from under the boat, we'll both blow out of our air holes at the same time and almost tip over. The female's like, okay. So they do this, the boat tips over, all the men on board the boat are now in the ocean, and the 2 whales swim away satisfied. All of a sudden they look back, and they realize all the men are swimming safely to shore. So the male says, we can't let them swim to safety, we have to go back and gobble them up. And the female says, listen buddy, I respect you on the blowjob, but I refuse to swallow the semen.